been missing some of the session, right? Maybe it has been 2 months or even 3 months that we didn't do it. So I got a lot of my friends from all over the world asking, "Oh, Sister Lê, where are you? Will you actually, doing the online session, or you give up everything altogether?" I want to tell you that I don't give up on anything yet. It's just a lot of development, a lot of things that has changed in my life. Like you see me now, I am a nun. I live in a Buddhism monastery here in Ubon Ratchathani, in northeastern part of Thailand. And right now, by the grace of the Master, the kindness of the abbot, the head monk here in this temple, he built international zone for international people and then put me in charge. So I'm now doing a live session from our meditation hall. So this hall can host around, let me see, maybe 50 people or more. Okay. So every evening now, we have evening meditation. So people come, even they are Thai, but they have great affinity with me, and they feel that I can give them some valuable guidance on their meditation. So they start coming the first day, like last week, we start only around 7 people come, and after that, the group increased to 15 to 30 sometimes, right? So now every day in the evening, we do group meditation from here, and their vibration, the energy here is really, really good, because a lot of us, we are serious meditators, serious spiritual practitioner that we become nun here. So some of the people still lay person, but then everyone have the same spark in their eyes when they come here. They're so excited to see me every day, and they say that in my presence, when I meditate with them, they are in bliss. And when they meditate at home on their own, it's not as much. And their meditation is effortless. And by now, all of you might know already why meditation in the presence of a master, especially a living master, has been helpful to you. I explained to them a bit about effort and grace, okay? Like the pushing kind of practice or the pulling kind of practice, okay? So if any reason you want to improve your meditation, you want to improve your spiritual practice, or want to have sturdy spiritual progress, you have to come. You have to come to meet with your spiritual guide. Or if you know me, you come to see me. I'm here to help. And now we newly open this international zone to host international people that want to come in the future. And the head monk, I don't know what he see, he see that the number will keep increasing while I'm here. Okay. So if you feel the pull to come, next IMR, we're gonna have in December. It's the 13th to the 19th of December. So we got already people registered here. In total of around here, we have 15 private house. So please make sure that you register, you reserve, or you reach out to Heather to tell that you wanted to come and get more information how you can be here, stay here, how you come here, what the facility look like around here. Okay. So going back to pushing and pulling, effort and grace. Okay. So today I want to remind you again how you can do meditation with love and devotion and get pull from inside, and not much effort required in this kind of practice. If you have a master, right now you can express love, gratitude to your master. And remember the last time you see him or her. Remember when you feel in bliss, when you feel so happy to see your beloved. And hold that in your heart. And slowly close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, you take deep breathings for 2 to 3 times. Feel that bliss travel down, circulating inside your body. And feel that feeling of bliss just come in, change the vibration inside you. And if any point of your practice you feel disturbed by your mind, by the vision or anything that try to pull you away from this feeling of bliss, you can recite the holy names. You can come back to your breathing. You can visualize the picture of your master and then feel the bliss again. Remember this kind of meditation, you're not going anywhere, you're not doing anything. You just be in bliss and sustaining it. Seeing that, how long you can be in bliss? Can you do it 5 minutes? Can you do it 10 minutes? Or you can do it throughout the time that we sit together. Any meditation that you do can be mechanical meditation. If you're not doing it with love, with gratitude, with appreciation, with devotion. Okay, so let's start to do meditation. Heather, can you time around 20 minutes? We can meditate together. And please let me know when time is up. Okay?
Okay. How will I let you know, Nay? Should I don't want to interrupt the meditation by talking unless, um,
Okay, I can let Bui know then. She
okay,
can time the
okay, might
20
be
minutes
better
for
that
me.
way. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, everyone, meditate. Be in bliss, be with your master. And feel the sensation of this gratitude, this appreciation inside yourself. And you just meditate in that space. There's no need to see anything. There's no need to think of anything. Just be. If you have the tools of breathing, use the tools of breathing. If you have the tools of Simran, mantra, use the mantra. Try every way to quiet down your mind, still your mind, and be in bliss. Okay. We will now shower and blessing from the master together. We can be more relaxed. You can spread your legs or arms. Take deep breathings for 2 to 3 times. Connect with Master Power and imagine Master Power fall down like rain. Great Master Rain, wherever you are. See that rain come and shower on you. Wash away all the impurity, or the vices, or the negativity that you store in your body, in your emotions, in your mind. If there's any space inside you, you feel that you need more blessing in your body, in your emotional body, in your mind, you direct this blessing rain, Master Power, to that space. Expand Master Love and blessing to the space around you, to where you sit, in your room, in your house. Share to everyone, your family, your friends, your pets, your plant, every beings, visible, invisible beings in your house, in your area. May everyone shower with love, compassion, and kindness from the Master. Expand this Master blessing to the whole town, wherever you are, to everyone and everything in your local community. See Great Master blessing rain fall down to the whole city. May everyone feel love, peace, harmony, true happiness. Share love and blessing to your family, to your 7 to 9 generations, to all your friends, your relatives, and direct the blessing to those who need help the most during this time. Share love and blessing to your brother and sister in the same spiritual family. Everyone on spiritual path, whoever walk toward the same destination. Share love and blessing to the whole world, to all humanity, animal, land and sea. Shower the whole world with great master rain, the rain of love and blessing. Coming back to yourself. Once again, give love and blessing to yourself. Give yourself a spiritual hug. Express love and appreciation to your master, your inner master, your living master, all of the masters. And then, with love and gratitude, take deep breathings for 2 to 3 times and slowly come out of your meditation. Hope you enjoy this session. I have been enjoying this session surprisingly, because before I start this session, I just feel backache because I have been sitting for so long. I have been sitting since 4 p.m. until what time is it? This is 8, no, 7 something, 7 p.m. something. Yeah, because I'm at work every day now, so I'm giving satsang to the group of people. And also, I'm happy to have opportunity to show up to this community, to the online meditation. Mm. And I hope you enjoy the vibration. And I hope that whoever you are, if you struggle to do meditation, if you give your priority to your spiritual practice, you can show up to the session like this and enjoy, you know? Because ultimately, like the way I meditate, I'm not the one who meditate, you know? We let master meditate for us, right? And you will find that even during the session, you might feel struggle, you might feel bad that you cannot concentrate or focus. But then when the time of share love and blessing for when I do metta practice, you feel it. You feel the reward. No? You will feel this love, this blessing, this peace, this true happiness. Mm. Okay, so I welcome any question if you may have or any comment that you may have. Okay, so you can raise your hand or you can put down your question in the chat so Heather can read out to me. Okay, is there any questions, Heather?
No. Oh, okay. So Kaising says he feels the reward just sitting together with you.
Just come, Kaixin. There's a house available for you and Eleanor here. I don't really know the life outside this spiritual bubble anymore. It feels so safe. It feels so at home being here. You know? I just feel the world right now is in danger. We in danger of a lot of disaster. We feel that the world outside is full of negative power, negative and vices, that actually the happiness that we seeking for is not there in the material world. And when you turn yourself to be a spiritual practitioner, You have to find a conducive environment to thrive, conducive environment to develop spiritually. And it's not easy right now in the world, to find that place. That's why even for spiritual practitioner, I find that they get depressed, they get not well, they get angry, they get upset for their situation only because there's no safe place in the world. Only when you be with the living master, with the presence of the master, with a good example next to you, you will feel that that space is safe. You will feel that space, in that space, you can develop, you know? Mhm. Okay. Is there any questions or comments? Just speak up.
I was wondering if anyone who attended the IMR would want to talk about their experience.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, like Mick, Kaijing, Eleanor, Roman. I think Roman's here.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's just give them a moment to see if they're they're called to speak.
What about your experience, Heather? Start from you.
Okay, all right, I can start. Um, well, when we were meditating, I was reminded of like the fountain of blessings that I feel that I've certainly have come home come home with, and being there together. I mean, like Kaising's noticing it, just for us to be together meditating, that's just brings peace, and so for us all to be there meditating, at the IMR was is always special to reconnect with your spiritual friends and be there with that common um, uh, you know sense of just being in seva and having that opportunity, for seva. Uh, but I realized that as I was coming out of meditation is that you may be in a different place, right? So your location has changed, your physical location has changed, but and you are, but your mission, the mission is still the same. And no matter where you are and whatever you're doing, right? That's I mean, I've been hanging with you for a while now. And I can say that remains true, right? Things can change around us, and where we might find ourselves or what's going on, but inside, and that's what you always keep calling us to, is to go inside, right? To go in, find the master inside. And so being there in the monastery was a very conducive environment for meditation, because you think about it, everyone's there, 1,000 people or more are breathing and meditating, and that's their life is dedicated to that, right? And they're running everything through seva. They're in this constant mode of selfless service, and then there's this gratitude being poured out, and then gratitude and kindness and generosity, and then it's like this, and this is the kind of the fountain or the circle, whatever, kind of coming full circle, however you would see it, is it all comes back. So what's given out comes back, and it happens very quickly in the environment there. It feels like you're not in the same reality. You're definitely, I experienced it a different reality where I could have a thought or a feeling about something, or even if there was a need, and then it just would happen. It happened very quickly, even instantly, or very quickly. And so we realized, or I realized soon, that things were moving very fast there. And so maybe as far as, spiritual growth and and opportunity, that that it's there. And you probably noticed I had a haircut when I was in Thailand. and and for me, I was not intending to become a nun there at all. And not because everyone else was doing it. That's, I'm although people who my family has always said I'm a follower, right? But for me, I couldn't do something like that just because everyone else was doing it. It's not a fad. Like, it's a serious thing. And so it took a little time for me to know that it was what I needed to do. And I of course I knew I wasn't staying, right? I was able to be there for a month. Um, but now that I've come back home, I realize that it's like a commitment that I've made, to myself, and my, surrendering in my life to God, to spirituality, to Master, whatever, um, you know, whatever that is, in a real intentional way. And and the fountain of blessings is here. It didn't go away, and the fastness of life and this different reality is here. It didn't go away. So I mean, I'm not physically there. My location changed, but the mission is still the same. And
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So I'm so grateful, and for the opportunity.
So I have time and sit back, right? And then I just see people start to gathering around me. They feel in bliss around me, and they ask to come for group meditation here. And it's increased number every day. And I feel, truly feel, if Great Master is still alive and during his time, when he started Dera in India, it must feel like this. It's just a simple community of people and that gathered organically, right? Just because they feel the pull. And then they come and they don't even know Sanmat tradition or the lineage of the master or anything that I represent. Because right now I'm Buddhism nun, right? So they come, they sit, they meditate. Of course, here they do breathing technique, they do anapanasati. Okay. But yesterday, when we meditate, a girl in the group, a nun in the group, she saw a man with turban and white beard, quite tall man, came and then he walked around and he put his hand on everybody's head here in during meditation time. And she's so impressed because she sees so clearly. And when meditation is over, she asked me, do you know who is this man? He looked Indian. And is there like a rishi, you know? I said, no, let me show you his picture. So I open Great Master picture on my phone. Oh my God. And then she's in tears. She said, yes, it's him, it's him. You know, the man with white beard, with these beautiful eyes. You know? So it's true. It's the same wherever we are. We carry Great Master blessing. We carry Ishpachi blessing. We carry all the saints' blessing. And inside, we all one and the same. Even how I look right now, how Heather look right now, change. And it might look like we embrace local tradition. But inside, if you have love, you already in love. And that love stay the same and has not changed. And to put myself right now in the service of my country, in the service of my local belief and community, I get a lot of support, you know? Because me on my own, I cannot move mountain, but with a lot of us here, we can. And these people, they have the same goal. They seek liberation. They understand that every seva, every spiritual service has to do with love, with selflessness, with gratitude. So if we remove the outer layers of how we look, the essence of spirituality is the same. Yeah, that's what I want to say. You want to add more, Heather? Or anyone want to say anything? I know that things change so fast, and we didn't give any update.
Yeah. And it goes to show that Master is always taking care of us, wherever we are, however we look, whatever's happening, and that if we keep um, going inside to, and to put ourselves in service in everything that we do, then it just, keeps growing and building.
Mm. And being a nun for me do me good because I get to be in His will at all time, in Master will, in God will at all time, without fail, you know,
Yes.
because we in the tune of thousands of people here, they all spiritual, you know. Mhm. So we always say about conducive environment that we should have at home. And here is a city, where we have this conducive environment, we self-sustaining, you know, and we offer this spiritual service to everyone.
A
Mm.
beautiful city that's built in the middle of the forest.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. And for me too, I knew that was part of, my decision was I knew that it would what making the decision to experience becoming a nun there would help me in my life at home. And it really hasn't. I'm just finding my way. I'm the American ambassador here for the monastery, and so I live in America, and I still work, and I have family and life, and so I'm finding the way to balance that and blend it together, and so I'm excited to have the experience, and not know what it is or what it means totally.
Okay.
Mick, did you
Is
want to
it?
say something, Mick?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Oh, good, good. Yes, you're throwing me into the deep end a little bit over here, but my experience basically has been very sort of overwhelming. I've been really sort of so taken aback with everything that's developed ever since I've sort of become part of the group. And I find that coming to Thailand particularly has been very rewarding spiritually. I feel completely different. I feel very changed. I feel that I've become a little bit more aware of my awareness, if I could say that. Um, and just generally, everything's become a lot easier. Um, it's just the whole environment in Thailand. I think that's very necessary to develop anybody that's on any sort of serious spiritual path. Quite honestly, I don't know, as Sister Nay pointed out very importantly, it's very important that one has this spiritual connection and the environment of that connection. That's very, very important. And you don't have that when you step away from the monastery and you go into the real world. So your whole environment changes and it doesn't really work well for you spiritually. As Sister Nay pointed out, particularly that there's so much negativity around and just the general environment's not conducive to anything much. Um, so from that point of view, I'll say that it's really, really, really important to have that spiritual connection. And also once it's almost like having a nice cake. You want to eat it all the time. So it's a case of that you want to go back there. It's like a magnetic pull, if you want to, for the want of a better word. It's just it attracts you, and it attracts you because I feel personally that it's spiritually, you feel it from within that you want to go. It's not the case of that you're being forced to go or you have to go or anything like that. It's just it's a desire which you can't get away from. So that's my personal feeling of my little bit of experience that I was so lucky to have in Thailand.
Okay. Anybody else? I just feel that, my situation and the new development, new fate of my life, it just put people in speedless. They cannot say anything, right? There's nothing left to say, but enjoy and feel, health issue has been healed as well because here vibration of spiritual, the energy of the place is so high. Be in the world. I have a lot of complications. I have like health issue. I get myself checked. They said there's nothing wrong about your body, but then I have this in my system. So over the year, you probably see me shaking a lot. Sometimes I feel well, sometimes I feel not well at all. And most of the time when I'm in the world, living in my house, in my family setup, I always feel sick and not well. But since I come to be a nun, join this monastery, live this simple life, all that complications is gone. I know that we can every sickness caused by karma, caused by the negative thoughts or any negative thoughts that sink in within our system, and it's very hard to clear up all this negativity that you already that already sink down and become diseases in your body, stir up your emotions and disturb your mind as well. So that's a lot of cleaning up that you need to do on your own. But being here, showering in blessing of the masters, because there's so many masters in this temple. They have around 5-6 masters here and many more, So the environment, the whole city, you just feel at ease and at peace and in bliss all the time. and a lot of sickness, even you have cancer, you're coming here. I truly believe that you can get healed. You can be healed because all the sickness that human experience right now is because we export all stress, negativity in the society. We have to fight our way in life just to feel safe. But here, you can be here and feel safe for no reason. There's nothing to do. You live your life in safer, in selfless service to others. And just come to experience this. I just feel like I'm selling something to you that you can't even understand, but you will if you have direct experience here. Okay? Anything else? Anybody want to say anything?
And if anyone has any questions or is interested in attending the IMR, please just email me or message me on WhatsApp. In the chat, I put in links for reference there. You can register online, and then, but also, even if you have any questions, okay, you can totally just reach out anytime.
Okay.
Any
So
more
I think
questions? Yeah? No? Okay.
that's it for
I
today.
I just want to share
Go on.
a little bit, like to anyone who has even any interest of going to the IMR, I think, sometimes the mind may come in and say, like, I cannot go or no money or no time. But if there's that spiritual interest and they want that spiritual growth, really trust in the process and have faith and just go and experience it for yourself. Like, because I was thinking, do I need to share my experience? Of course, of course, I feel I come back a different person to the same kind of outside world reality, but something just changed inside. Like maybe I can see myself more clearly or have a different sense of myself, this self. So it would be nice, and I also encourage all that are interested to just go and experience the IMRs. Yeah.
I visited your house yesterday, the one that you break the window. I'm thinking of you. That's the memory that money cannot buy. Even at time, that it was intense experience, but you go home transformed, so it's good.
Asim, do you have your hand raised?
Okay.
I do now. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Kristine. It's good.
Hi.
Yeah, I feel extremely blessed to have your darshan again and again. So thank you for everything. Because I always feel like I don't show enough thankfulness, no matter how much I talk sometimes. So thank you for everything. I
You
always,
look more happy. You look
yeah,
more happy this day.
I always have this urge to be like near masters and, yeah, to see them in action. So I think I've been blessed with that, with you and my guru, right? So that's why I always feel like, okay, I always see the grace coming on, even in different forms, right? I have these questions, and then sometimes somebody else answers it. Sometimes I hear it in different satsang. Now I hear it in meditation, the session. So I just wanted to ask, like, on a day-to-day errands, right? Like at job or at home, how do we manage our time more efficiently? like doing Simran, because I feel like I've been lacking on that. As much as I want to try it, but my mind always escape it. It's no matter, like, at the end of the night, then I feel like, okay, I haven't even done it. So
Like doing Simran is still like a pushing, there's still effort part of your spiritual practice. I want you to try to develop the pulling part of your spiritual practice, which to feel loved, to feel appreciated by the master. Just like you feel right now, you feel so appreciative to be here, to have this opportunity to see grace at work. If you can have plenty of reminder at home or at work or in your car, you have master picture there. You always express love to the master, even talking to a picture, or even, put on satsang when you wake up, put on satsang before you go to sleep. All this help because it's the pull of your beloved that you're supposed to feel. And this, you will be able to sustain it throughout the day because it's something beyond your mind. Simran is good, but it's something that's still in your mind. So you use one channel of your mind, try to fight with any other hundreds of channels of your mind. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So you need a permanent solution, right? Permanent solution to just develop, be in love. What else can I say? I cannot force anybody to be in love. But if you're already in love, but sometimes you feel that love is less, that love is more, then might as well find a way to sustain it, to just make sure you feel it, even it's less. Acknowledging it, have awareness of it, that this is always in your life. Just like even me, I don't have awareness of great master being here in Thailand. But when I meditate, I in tune with the love that I receive from Ishwaji. And the girl in the group that pick up, they see great master. Some of those, they even see Ishwaji. They have no idea about me, being a master, have this lineage of master and transmission of power. They have no idea. They just come. And by coincidences, this is scattering around me, ask me about meditation, blah, 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 But because I'm so in love, and this love overflow from me to them, and they feel it.
Even when I sit in meditation right now, it feels much more development. Like it feels like, okay, even though I do it less with you guys, it feels so much better. Like upwards, going upwards, I would say.
I'm so happy, You will be the reason that I keep coming back and do this live stream, that doing this live session, because sometimes I just get so busy and this is my least priority at time, But then also in the world, it's hard to remember master. I understand.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
why
when I'm at job, right? Like I see the people and I get engaged in it, then I lose all of it. Like I feel all of the spiritual, then I create the imaginary things that I would do or not do or have it, like the face of the person. I get lost in it. I see, and if I don't go, like I have my solitude for a while, then I'll be back on track. But if I'm with somebody, then I get lost so easily.
yes, because you don't find the place within yourself where you can be there at all time. Because if you establish a place, a safe place inside yourself that you can be there and look out to the world at all time, then you just go in and out of this inner space, you know. That's why sometimes you're not with the master because you're fully with your experience and you forget to be with the experiencer, right? That's why practice help. There's nothing else. Keep meditating until you be able to center yourself behind the eyes, behind all these experiences, right?
Mhm. It's not the same as listening to the satsang and doing Simran, right? Simran is more important, right? Because I like to listen to satsangs a lot, but then I skip doing Simrans.
It is the same. If you can do Simran with love, and if you can listen in love with the remembrance of the master, it works. You know, it's just a tools. You understand. There's two tools that you can use. Listen to satsang, entertain your mind, or recite the holy names to quiet your mind. But both is the tools that you need to work with your mind. And it's not even go beyond that. What's go beyond that is the connection. Like Mick say, it's the connection. You have it or you not have it, you know?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Come here to visit me sometime.
I would like to as much as I can. I hope everything will be, soon. Thank you, sister.
I'm not talking for today. I'm talking for maybe once or twice in your lifetime. You're still
Yeah.
young, right? I'm still young, so
As much as I can. I need to fix my paperwork first, I can't just fly anywhere. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
It will come. It will come. You send a request to the universe. You send request to the master, and that will be done.
Yeah. I have to be patient. So thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Yeah. If there's nobody else, Heather, you can close the session. No?
Okay. Well, oh, Stephanie's sending hearts. Well, should you have any further questions for Sister Nay, feel free to write in directly via email, love@onetruethlove.com or seva@breathingconnections.com. And Sister Nay will be offering online meditations on some months, and so we're going to try to, try to keep it going monthly. That is our goal. We're dedicated to that. Okay, and so it will be announced through email and WhatsApp, usually about the week before the event. And information for upcoming events and past videos can be found at our website, onetruethlove.com. And I'll just remind you again, the IMR date in person in Thailand is December 13th through the 19th. And that date is also posted on the website, and you can register there. And space is limited, so if you're even kind of, thinking about coming, please let us know. And as we already kind of touched on, is that, Nay's Sister Nay, her location maybe has changed, and it might even look like at first glance that her mission has changed, but it hasn't. The mission is always the same. And no matter where Sister Nay is, she's inviting us to go within. She's sharing the blessings of many masters. And so if you ever feel inspired to support her in her mission, donations in any amount are always received with deep gratitude. And they can be, donations can be made to the the link, the GoFundMe link that we have. Most people know that, but I'll paste it in the chat right now in case you ever are interested. And we thank you, Sister Neve, for your love, your guidance, and your friendship, and for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. It's an incredible support to us all. And thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in meditation. And may we take our meditations seriously and our spiritual practice seriously and be happy, healthy, and blessed. So thank you all.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye bye. See all of you next time.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.